Be doing pin-up hair. Specifically, I'm going to be doing pin curls. So all I have is a glass of water, hairspray, gel. I just use Aussie Instant Freeze. It's really sticky. I'll show you how to help that out later. Tons of bobby pins. Make sure they match your hair because you will be able to see the bobby pins. A brush. I already brushed out my hair. And a comb. I just took a shower because I like my hair to be really wet. I just brushed through it and that's all I've done so far. I like to get a good amount of gel. I don't know if you can see that, but it's quite a bit. And we're mainly going to be doing our curls on the top of our head, so I'm going to keep most of the gel in the front. Once you've done that, the next thing you're going to want to do, this is a step no one else had told me in videos, but it made it really frustrating for me when I tried to actually do this, is your hands are really sticky. So what I like to do is wipe my hands off before I start trying to attempt the curls. I'm going to brush through it again with the gel. It's going to be a lot more difficult to brush through your hair once you have the gel in. So make sure there's absolutely no knots in your hair before you put the gel in. Alright, so once you've done that, you need to decide where you want the pin curls. Some people like to part their hair and do them towards the side. I personally like mine right up front. So I'm just going to grab the piece of hair that you want to be the first pin curl. Pull all the other hair to the side. Make sure it's away from the area, otherwise it's going to start to get frustrating because it'll get caught up in your pin curl. Alright, and then you want to grab a section of your hair. I have bangs. The first time I tried to do this, it was really difficult because you can only have the hair that you're getting be hair that's the same length. Easier to do this part with a comb. So I grab this front piece of hair. It's all roughly the same length. Alright, once you do that, like I said, you want to pull all the rest of the hair to the side so it doesn't get in the way. This isn't a hairstyle you're going to want to try to do in 10 minutes. Usually takes me a good hour to do my hair. And pin curls I'm satisfied with. I'm going to just leave that one for now. So you can see that bobby pin on the top. That's okay because you can cover the bobby pin with another pin curl. So now that I'm happy with my first pin curl, I'm going to do the next one. I usually do the next pin curl right alongside, as close as you can, to the last pin curl you just did. These are all going to be much easier than the one I just did because they're not your bangs. Like I said, your bangs are the hardest pin curl to do. I personally like to start with that one because you're gonna just have an easier time working through the rest of your hair once you've finished your bangs. Grabbing hair, applying the gel. Make sure you get the gel all the way to the ends. It's the most important part to have be gelled. Once again, my right hand got sticky, so I'm wiping it off with the towel. Drop the comb. Alright. towards the other pin curl. So how I do that is I start the pin curl, getting it curled around your finger. Since you want it to go towards the last one, you do the curl out towards the last one. Trying to do it on my right finger because it's the one that isn't sticky. If you try to wrap the hair around the sticky finger, it'll continue to ruin itself because you won't be able to pull it off your finger if your finger is sticky. So the hardest part is getting the pin curl started. Once you do that, you just pinch it and roll it all the way down towards your head. The looser you wrap your pin curl, obviously, the bigger the pin curl is going to be. So I did the second one. I'm going to pin it. Alright. Now I like to do the next one right about here. So I'm going to grab the hair from this side now. My hair is starting to dry. My hair dries really fast, so that's why I have this cup of water. I'm going to apply water to the hair. If your hair is dry, it's going to be really hard to keep flyaways from coming out of the pin curl. Alright, so you're going to do the same thing. Grab the hair from the other side of your head. Do the same thing, wipe your hand off. Apply the gel, trying all the time not to let this piece fall, because this is the piece you're wanting to put gel in. Alright, like if you can see what I'm doing, I like to lay the hair over here so it doesn't get mixed up with the rest of my hair. Grabbing a generous amount of gel, applying it to the strand of hair I'm going to be making into the pin curl. Make sure, once again, you get it all the way to the ends. It's the most important part to get the gel on. Alright, comb through it again. And then I like to pinch the strand together to make it easier to roll it. Sometimes I'll even twist the hair. Once you do that, do what I always do. Clean up your hand that you're going to be using to roll your hair onto. Alright, grab your finger, start the roll with your finger. Once you start the roll, pinch the end, continue, pinch the end and don't let go. If you do let go, you can just grab the end of the hair like this. Say you forgot, accidentally let go of it, just grab it, wrap it back into the pin curl you're creating. Alright. What I'm doing now is making sure I cover up that bobby pin that I was worried about before. So what I just did is wrapped the pin curl so that it laid on top of that bobby pin. And then I'm placing the bobby pin once again towards the middle of the pin curl, through, down, underneath. Alright. I like to just do about 3 pin curls on the top of my head. You can do more if you like. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to do the 3. Give you a close-up of what we just did.